Having access to free WordPress web design resources is a real lifesaver. So much goes into creating and running a quality site, from code and images to background graphics, fonts, icons and other elements, not to mention the knowledge necessary to put it all together. Hi everyone, my name is Robert from tmile.com, and in this video I've compiled a boatload of free web design resources. With their help, you can build an awesome site or improve your existing one and still pay rent on time. Sounds good? Then let's get started right away. To run your WordPress site effectively, you need to stay up to date on the latest trends and technology in your industry. To do so, there's no way around getting educated and doing it continuously. A great web design resource for news, tips, tutorials, and more surrounding the topic. You can learn a lot about how large companies use design in their business. They also have a dedicated section for web design. Also, don't miss their inspiration archive. Smashing Magazine is one of the most popular sites on web design and development. Their blog is chock full of tutorials and helpful articles on many topics. If you work with WordPress, don't miss their WordPress section. Another collection of helpful articles. Topics range from design and UX to WordPress and entrepreneurship. They even offer a free WordPress theme to base your own on. A great resource for front-end designers. Offers many useful tutorials and best practices for using CSS. They also occasionally talk about business topics and have a library of useful code snippets. A free book on user interface design by UXPin. Contains lots of information on the use of colors, flat design and more. Also includes many examples and advice on how to stay up to date. Here we have a 25-page ebook with a lot of information on how to create the perfect logo. You will learn a lot about basic rules, colors, typography and more. The book also contains examples of mistakes to avoid and stories behind famous brand logos. Next up are some useful tools, apps, and WordPress web design resources for creating stunning websites. Don't start any project without them. This Google service has been around since 2013. It includes tools to create HTML5 websites and ads, JavaScript, CSS and XML files. You can either build them visually via drag and drop or via code interfaces. Works for any screen size. Marvel is one of the leading prototyping and collaboration tools for designers. You can work together as a team or include clients in the design process. Easily create prototypes for many different devices, including version control and the ability to import files from Photoshop or Sketch. A WordPress starter theme by the niche Folks Automatic. It contains HTML5 templates, minimal CSS and anything you need to get up and running quickly. The theme is meant to give you a head start of 1,000 hours. One of the most popular free WordPress themes in the market. It has a beautiful material design which you can change for your own needs in minutes through the user-friendly Live Customizer. Google Fonts is one of the largest libraries of free fonts on the web. It offers over 800 fonts in 135 different languages that are quick to integrate on any site. You can even download them for Photoshop and other tools. Another font library, this one by the makers of Photoshop. It has over 500 fonts available and many filter options to find the right one. Once you are settled, getting the font on your site is simple. Another large font database with different licenses. Download and use any typeface on your computer. To use them on the web, you need to upload the fonts to your site. While not quite as comfortable as other solutions on the list, it's still worth a look. Visuals are very important for web design. A picture speaks more than 1,000 words, as the old adage goes. In the resources below, you can find plenty of free images. Unsplash offers free, high-resolution stock photos with no attribution required. The images cover many different topics and come in a searchable database. They also have collections for different topics. Public domain photos that can be used and edited for anything, including commercial purposes. They come ordered by topic and there are also admin pics. Handpicked photos with new ones added every day. Comes with both public domain and attribution required licenses. You can filter by categories, tags and dominant color. Even more free stock photos all of which are licensed as CC0, meaning you can use them at will. Search the database by query or use the categories. The images are great quality, highly recommended. Before I'll jump to the next precious web design resource, I need to tell you that you can find links in the description box below this video for every mentioned thing and even more. Keep watching, then check them all. Offers images that are completely free to use for both personal and commercial purposes. They have many different categories and motifs, and the site itself is also quite beautiful. Especially with the many social networks today, you need a lot of icons for websites. Whatever your project is, one of these should have what you are looking for. Here are some cool WordPress web design resources when it comes to icons. Scalable vector icons as a font. Completely free and customizable via CSS. Super awesome! Offers more than 6,000 vectors and icons that you are free to use with attribution. Other licenses are also available, and the range of icons is very wide. An icon package you are free to download and use. Even includes code snippets to use the icons in different environments. More than 2,000 royalty-free icons. Choose what you want, customize at need, then download. Comes with many different categories and also has a free pack of social icons for download. For creating website concepts, it's important to have the right tools. To that end, here are some Photoshop brushes and vector art. Offers a huge number of Photoshop brushes, gradients and styles. Most of them are free for both personal and commercial projects and cover many different categories. With an account, you can even save your favorites. Free brushes, patterns, textures and PSD files. Search by keyword or category. Have a look at the top brushes for inspiration. The same site as Brushizy, only for vectors. Icons, patterns and vector art with both free and premium licenses. You can even edit them on the site. Picking the right colors for a WordPress project is not always easy. Thankfully, there are tools out there to help you out. This site helps you create Google's material design look. Pick two colors to get a palette and download it for free in many different formats. Also offers icon and color grading. A similar tool as the one before, this one specially made for flat design. Great color inspiration, complete with hex and RGB values. You can also limit yourself to one color palette. Again, a tool not unlike the one before. However, when you click on a color here, you automatically copy its hex code to your clipboard. A very useful color wheel. Simply pick a base color and it will create a color palette for you. Several color schemes available: adjacent, triad, tetrad, or freestyle. You can also export it at the touch of a button. Adobe's color wheel works in a similar fashion and has more color schemes available. It also offers several palettes at once that you can fine-tune to your own needs. Everyone can have a dry spell in the inspiration department. Luckily, you have plenty of sources to draw from to get your creative juices flowing. This site collects the latest and greatest in web design. People submit their sites and others can vote on them. The site also showcases special stuff in different categories and gives out awards to developers. Behance is a site where designers can post their portfolio. Has web design as a single category, but the other entries are also worth a look. Show and tell for designers with a focus on web, icons and mobile design. Also lets you interact with others. Sure to get you out of a slump. A showcase dedicated to one-page websites. Has inspiration for many categories, from e-commerce to wedding. You can also search by style. Don't forget to check out their blog posts and ebooks. I have more resources for you in the description box below this video, so check the links, and if you want to see more video tutorials about WordPress for beginners and advanced, please subscribe to this channel.